Hello everybody, I'm Minerjaluna and welcome back to my channel, and today I have something very interesting to show you. I think I just broke one of my barrier blocks. So yes, there are barrier blocks behind me, as I just told you. If I hold this barrier block, you can see they're all here. And inside these barrier blocks, I have a creeper waiting patiently behind these two blocks to attack this shulker, because he is mad at this shulker, or at least he was a second ago until he started walking away. Now I don't know if this is normal, but he was angry at the shulker a moment ago, and as you probably guessed from the title of this video, today I'm going to show you how to do that. So a couple weeks ago, I made a video on the Vindicator mob and how if you name one Johnny, he will just go nuts and attack everything around him, like so. And he just killed the shulker because that shulker was weak. And by the way, if you notice the particles around them, that's because I've given them both regeneration so that they die a little slower, because for the sake of this demonstration, it's a lot easier if they don't die. So as you can see, this shulker is attacking Johnny and getting him out of the way, which means I can now spawn in another mob between the two, and the next time the shulker fires, it will hit that mob instead. Now, the mob will be aggravated, except, okay, I don't know if you saw that there, but the creeper went towards the shulker and attacked it. Now, that wasn't very clear, so I'm going to start over because, yeah, that was a little confusing and went a little quickly. But, so yes, there is a way to make any hostile mob, or any mob that has an attack, as far as I can tell, attack a shulker if you use Johnny. Now this is basically a creative player thing, because if you're in survival, this would technically be possible, but it would be very difficult because you'd have to get a shulker from the end and a Vindicator from a woodland mansion, which can be like thousands of blocks apart together. But it would technically be possible, but this is more for like creative players who want to make a mini game or something, because I'm sure there are all sorts of cool stuff you can do with this. So this is possible without any commands or cheats technically, so like if you don't like that sort of thing, then maybe you want to do this. But basically, Johnny attacks the shulker. Shulker gets mad at Johnny and starts firing at him. Basically, the shulker fires at Johnny, and when Johnny has left the area, we can then spawn in another mob. The shulker will hit that mob by accident, and then the mob will attack the shulker, which means that you can do a lot of cool stuff with this. You could make other mobs levitate without using any commands. You could also have certain mobs move towards the shulker and like place blocks between them and the shulker so that they want to get to the shulker so that they can attack it, but they can't since there's blocks, so it could be a way of keeping mobs in one place. It's really not too difficult to pull off. Basically, spawn a shulker, then have Johnny attack the shulker, and have the shulker move Johnny away and start firing at him, and then it will hit the other mobs. And see, the creeper just tried to explode to hit the shulker, and it certainly did. Now I'm going to show you that. Oh, and by the way, that's the potion sparkles around me. That's a new thing they added in 1.11, where if a creeper explodes while it has an effect, in this case levitation, it will release a cloud of that effect for a little bit. So that's interesting. If that's a way to get a cloud of levitation, I guess, of lingering levitation. So yes, this is all very interesting stuff, and you can do all sorts of stuff with this, and I'm definitely gonna make a video on like interesting ideas to do with this, but I want to keep this video short and sweet, so there you go, you saw it in a nutshell. So I'm gonna show you with a blaze just to prove that it doesn't only work with creepers. So here, I'm spawning a blaze. And so yes, as far as I know, this works with any mob that has an attack that can do damage, because otherwise, of course, the mob wouldn't do anything. But see, the blaze is shooting at the shulker. The blaze is mad at the shulker. The blaze just killed the shulker. So there you go, that's how to make any mob with an attack. I think that includes passive mobs, so I'd have to check. That's how to make any mob with an attack a shulker and possibly kill it if the shulker doesn't kill it first. Using the Johnny Mob, because that's what aggravates the shulker and makes it shoot. Now, I'm sure there's a way to do this with commands, but this is a nice non-command friendly way to do it. Although I have used commands to give the Vindicators and the shulkers regeneration, because that makes things easier. That's pretty much the only thing I've done here, and yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed the video. It was a short one, and let me know what you think of this. Let me know if you find any cool ways to do stuff with this. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you next week. Hope you have a great week, and goodbye.